I know you knew we'd get here to a guy who is a free agent at the end of this season, and it's the guy who hired you, David Stearns, who I also know is a good friend of yours. Is he coming to the Mets?
Yeah, what I would say is that I have no idea. I love David a ton. I respect everything that he's accomplished here, and just as a good friend and one of the best people you could ever meet, even in or out of baseball, honestly. So I know he's going to be successful wherever he decides to go. If that's with the Mets, then I'm sure he'll have a great level of success there. But honestly, if he chooses to do anything in or out of baseball, I know he's gonna do very well. And so I'm just pulling for him wherever he ends up.
Matt, I knew you weren't going to answer that question exactly. So, but you mentioned he'll be successful. I wonder if I could ask it this way: what's the scouting report on David Stearns? He hired you. You worked from him. I assume there was some mentoring that went on. You learned a lot. As I mentioned, I think you're very close as friends. What does he, as we think about it, like he's become a myth to some degree in New York, Matt? Like, oh, here comes David Stearns, as if, but like, and then you could say to the fan, well, what do you like about the fact that he might come? Wherever he would work next, what should fans like about him? What's the scouting report on an executive David Stearns?
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is that the fans should probably think that he's not a myth. He's the real deal, and so he really is. He's just a great person. He leads by example. He's somebody you want to work with and want to work for. And he's somebody that every day challenges you, I think, in productive ways. And I think he's going to make any situation better wherever he ends up.
Because what is the thing? Intellect, energy, insight into the game that other people don't have. What does he do well?
It's probably the combination of both EQ and IQ, honestly. Like, he has just great feel with people and understanding, and relates to a lot of people in a lot of different ways. And then he's one of the smartest guys in the room at all times. And so it's a really dangerous combination.